Hello Mabu, hi, everyone, welcome to another episode of my Salute series. Sorry for not making any new Salute episodes for quite a few weeks ago. I was so busy with other stuff, including personal life meditations, travels, and so on. And now, in this video, I will salute on Barney and Friends, since I'm a huge fan of this show in my early years then. So please sit back, relax, grab your snacks if you have one or more, and enjoy the video. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Barney and Friends is definitely one of my highest favorites of all time. Ever since when I was only 18 months old, when my maternal mother shown me a VCD video of a Barney episode. I think with the episode, Numbers, if I am not mistaken. That was my first Barney episode I ever saw in my entire life. Later, I became fascinated with that show, and I started being a fan of it, which made it age-appropriate for me. In truth, Barney and Friends is considered beneficial to young minds for several reasons, especially in the context of early childhood development. Now, here's why it's helpful. 1. It is an age-appropriate learning medium. Barney use is repetition, simple language, and clear structure ideal for preschoolers who are still developing basic cognitive and language skills. This helps them improve memory, reinforce vocabulary, teach foundational concepts like colors, numbers, and shapes. 2. It's for social and emotional learning. Barney emphasizes themes like sharing, kindness, cooperation, and empathy. In the early years, when children are still learning how to socialize, these teachings are extremely important. The show sets an example of constructive behavior and harmless, peaceful conflict resolution. 3. It contains age-appropriate music and movement. Barney's songs are catchy and repetitive, which reinforce his concepts. For example, the clean-up song teaches responsibility, supports language development, and it encourages physical activity through dance and movement. Music is a powerful learning tool at this age. 4. It instills inclusion and representation. The show features a diverse cast of children, helping young viewers see themselves represented, appreciate different cultures and backgrounds, and learn social inclusion and equality. 5. It teaches kids real-world lessons. Each episode introduces basic life skills or everyday concepts, such as visiting the dentist, making friends, understanding the seasons, exploring imagination and creativity. These are introduced in a way that feels safe and fun. 6. It's a positive role model. Barney, as a character, is warm, patient, highly friendly. Encouraging his presence offers children a consistent and calming figure, which helps build trust and emotional security. 7. It's family-friendly and safe for children and parents. They appreciate that Barney and Friends is free of violence or overstimulation, focused on kindness, learning, and community. A trusted, educational companion at home. Several children's television programs have had the same enduring influence as Barney and Friends. It could appear really basic at first, but that's precisely what gives it such impact on young audiences. The program was created especially for preschool-aged kids and helps reinforce fundamental ideas like colors, shapes, and numbers using age-appropriate language, repetition, and a clear framework. These core teachings are presented in a way that is easy for youngsters to grasp and retain, even if their language and memory skills are still growing. However, Barney is much more than just a preschool teacher. As many people believe that Barney is a kid's first teacher in imaginations. Teaching social and emotional skills is one of its strongest points. Every episode is full of gentle teachings about cooperation, kindness, understanding, and sharing values that are crucial for young infants learning to negotiate interpersonal relationships. With his kind and amiable demeanor, Barney is a reliable role model who gives children a sense of security, understanding, and support. Music is another cornerstone of the show. With songs like the famous I Love You, or the Clean Up song, Barney uses melody and rhythm to reinforce positive behaviors and life lessons. Music not only makes learning more fun, but it also aids in language development and encourages physical activity through dance and movement. The show's commitment to diversity and inclusion is also worth noting. Barney and Friends features a multicultural cast of children, giving young viewers the chance to see themselves represented on screen, while also learning to appreciate different cultures, backgrounds, and perspectives. These inclusive message is help foster acceptance and social awareness from an early age. And perhaps one of the most comforting aspects of Barney is its consistency. In a world that can often feel overwhelming to young minds, Barney offers a calm, friendly, and structured environment. There's no violence, no absolute chaos, just love, learning, and laughter. That's why Barney and Friends remains a beloved and beneficial show for young audiences, even decades after it first aired. It's more than just entertainment. It's a gentle, educational companion during a child's most important years of growth. Growing up, there were a lot of shows that came and went on for years, but Barney and Friends wasn't just a TV show. It was a trusted friend, a gentle teacher, and a comforting presence in the lives of countless children, including mine. And today, I want to take a moment to salute this purple dinosaur, who helped shape young hearts and minds in the best possible way. To some, Barney and Friends might look too simple, too repetitive, or even outdated. But to a child, that simplicity is magic. The show was created with preschoolers in mind, using clear language, fun songs, and lots of repetition to help build memory, vocabulary, and confidence. As a kid, I didn't just hear the lessons, I felt them deeply. Learning numbers, colors, and shapes was fun, not a chore. And it stuck with me. However, Barney's actual beauty extended well beyond his knowledge of ABC and 123's. Each episode was a kindness masterclass. Barney taught us how to be decent people, whether it was by sharing toys, saying I'm sorry, or cooperating as a team. He gave the lessons a cozy, sincere, and authentic vibe. Barney provided us with a safe haven to develop, explore, and make sense of our emotions in a world that may be difficult to navigate, even for children. Let's also discuss the music. Those tunes, they were essential memories, not just catchy tunes. I love you, you love me, was more than simply a catchphrase. There was a message. I also have to salute the show for its diversity. Barney brought kids from all walks of life together on screen. That mattered. It helped so many of us see ourselves reflected, and it introduced us to others who were different in the best of ways. It was a quiet but powerful lesson in acceptance. Barney wasn't flashy. He didn't rely on fast edits or loud noise. He didn't need to. His strength came from warmth, patience, and consistency. He showed up every day with a smile, a song, and a lesson that mattered. And for that, I say thank you. So here's to Barney and Friends. A show that made learning joyful, made kindness cool, and made millions of kids, including me, feel seen, loved, and valued. And now, let us roll to the characters, shall we? First, there's Barney, the big purple dinosaur himself, who started it all. He's the heart and soul of the show, always cheerful, endlessly patient, and full of love. Barney is that kind of friend every child deserves. He doesn't just teach, he guides, he listens, he understands. Whether he's helping a child learn how to share, or reminding us all that we're special just the way we are, Barney does it with warmth and a giant purple hug. He was like a teacher, a best friend, and a calming older sibling all rolled into one. Next up is Baby Bop, the cute green triceratops with the yellow blankie and beautiful pink ribbon. You can tell she's only 3 years old, because she's inquisitive, playful, aunt, and full of wonder. Baby Bop frequently poses questions that younger viewers might be too timid or uncertain to pose on their own. She shows us that it's acceptable to be young, to be learning, and to occasionally require consolation. Both her innocence and her giggle are infectious. Observing her gave me the confidence to develop at my own speed. I even had a Baby Bop stuffed animal when I was only 3 years old in 2010, at my hometown of Dartwaga, Albi. I was cuddling her at my parents' car during trips. She's so cuddly that I really want to hug her, and I did. I think kids should enjoy that too. But overall, let's go to the next. Next is BJ, Baby Bop's big brother and the yellow Protoceratops with the red sneakers and baseball cap turned sideways. He is 7 years old, and he enters the group with a bold personality and a surge of enthusiasm. He is athletic, vivacious, and eager for new experiences. He can be a little competitive or hard at times, but that's part of what makes him personable. BJ teaches us how to manage our strong emotions and that it's acceptable to have them. Beneath his calm, self-assured facade, he is a devoted friend and brother. Last but not least is Riff, the orange dinosaur that eventually joined the group. He is only 6 years old, very imaginative, and completely enamored with innovation and music. Riff fosters creativity and imagination by creating sounds out of commonplace items and by coming up with original and smart ideas. He can be a little bashful at some times, but that only makes him more endearing. Riff demonstrates that thinking creatively is something to be proud of and that being unique is a strength. Speaking of that character, I have a plushie of Riff I got from my great-grandma from Malaysia as a gift on Christmas in 2012. Then in 2013, when I go to Astro Plus at my local SM mall in Legazpi City, I even saw a lot of Barney DVDs. With the handful of money my parents earned, they cared for me. They bought me a handful of Barney DVDs, especially during the time I had my kindergarten and first and second grade education in Manila. Then at the time, during the Legazpi City Day in the same year, my great-auntie bought me a big Barney plushie toy as my thank you gift from her, which made me spark being a big Barney fan, and I am surreal until today, and I will be together. Barney, Baby Bop, BJ, and Riff weren't just media characters. They were a team for preschoolers. They each brought something special to the table: love, curiosity, energy, friendliness, and creativity. And through their catchy songs, stories, and silly moments, they helped teach an entire generation how to be kinder, smarter, and more confident. Now for my personal favorites of the show. Some of my favorite songs are: the first one is the elephant song. I sang that song when my sister Lucky showed me her elephant stuffed animal while watching Barney, and we sang it together. There was just something so fun and imaginative about pretending to be an elephant, with our arms swinging like trunks and big stomping feet. It captured the joy of make-believe, and helped spark that wild creativity that childhood is all about. Second, then there's Clean Up, a true classic. It wasn't just a song, it was a life skill. To this day, I can't pick up toys or organize a room without hearing, clean up, everybody everywhere echo in my head. It made tidying up feel less like a chore and more like a team activity. Third, If I Lived Under the Sea was pure wonder. This song took us on an underwater adventure, full of dolphins, submarines, and dreamy ocean life. It fueled our imaginations and made us dream about what life would be like beneath the waves. Fourth, If I Lived Under the Sea was pure wonder. This song took us on an underwater adventure, full of dolphins, submarines, and dreamy ocean life. It fueled our imaginations and made us dream about what life would be like beneath the waves. The fifth one, I'm Learning to Spell My Name, was one of those empowering songs. Singing along while spelling your name felt like a huge milestone when you were little. It wasn't just educational, it was confidence boosting. It made you proud of who you were. It helps me feel motivated to write my name whenever I need, especially during fill-ins in many things. Sixth, one of the most thoughtful songs was What Should I Do? It taught us to stop, think, and make good choices. It helped us understand that when things go wrong, or when we're unsure, taking a moment to reflect is the best way forward. The opening line of the song goes, "What should I do? What should I do? What should I do when I don't know what I should do?" And so on. Seventh, "Why can't I?" really hit a soft spot. It captured those feelings every kid has when they feel left out or not quite ready for something. The song reminded us that it's okay to be little, to wait our turn, and that growing up happens one step at a time. Eighth, "Keep your sneeze to yourself." Now that was a fun and useful tune. It taught good manners and hygiene in a playful, non-pricky way. Who knew a song about sneezing could be so catchy and helpful? The ninth one, the airplane song, was another favorite for its movement and imagination. Spreading our arms like wings and zooming around the room made us feel like we could actually fly. It turned a living room into the sky, every time. And of course, I have to end with the most iconic of them all, and my all-time highest favorite, "I Love You." It's more than a closing theme. It's a message of unconditional love, friendship, and family. It's a hug in a song form. Even now, hearing it brings back memories of feeling safe, happy, and loved. It's not just a children's song, it's considered a beloved childhood anthem of love for worldwide community of the youth, young and old. The plots are great and high quality. The storylines are accurate and pleasing to all children, and most of the actors and actresses are outright seamless for the good. And don't get me started with the two actresses, named Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato, who are some of my favorite vocal artists personally, and I now know that they were playing characters of Gianna and Angela in season 7 and 8. At first, I didn't know them who, but when I was 8, I realized that those girls' characters were by Selena and Demi the whole time. I think kids of all ages should try, even for Gen Alpha and Gen Beta kids too, even if this show came in the 90s and popular in the 2000s. This show is a must-see for kids. Before the main show, there was a home video series called Barney and the Backyard Gang, consisting of 8 short movies, with 9 kids hanging out with Barney and learn from him. I haven't heard of this first-generation series until 2016, when I was 9 years old, and I searched up on it, and I actually liked it, but not as much as the main series on TV. And also, there is also a new reboot series on Cartoon Network called Barney's World, which is an animated non-canon Barney series in a different universe. The only change for the character is BJ being named Billy on that series, but he's still BJ in the main franchise. But still, I like the reboot as well, but not as much. In conclusion, Barney and Friends wasn't just a show, it was a gift. A gentle, joyful, and meaningful part of childhood that helped shape who I am today. Through its lovable characters, simple yet powerful messages, and unforgettable songs, it taught me, and so many others show, to be kind, how to be curious, and how to believe in myself. Barney, Baby Bop, BJ, and Riff weren't just dinosaurs on a screen. They were friends who felt real, who made learning fun, and who reminded us that we were loved, just as we are. Whether we were spelling our names, pretending to fly, or simply learning how to say "I'm sorry," we were growing in ways we didn't even realize. And the songs, they've stayed with me all these years. They weren't just background music. They were lessons wrapped in melody, memories set to a beat. They made us dance, they made us think, and they made us feel connected. So today, I thank Barney and Friends for everything it gave us, for the laughter, the love, the life lessons, and the endless purple hugs. It may have been made for kids, but its impact lasts a lifetime. Thank you, Barney, for being a friend, a teacher, and a bright spot in childhood. I will always carry your songs in my heart, and your message in my soul. And now, to end the salute, here's the real song, to hit the real meaning of true love.
I love you, you love me. a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? I love you, you love me. We're best friends like friends should be. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Oh, not to mention that I actually first saw on video CDs in 2008. Then I saw the Filipino dubbed version on TV5 in 2009. And then later on Playhouse Disney in 2010, when my family subscribed to cable in the current home, Legazpi City, in 2011. What a fantastic childhood-like memory of mine. And that's all for the salute video. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Do not forget to like this video if you're interested, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done yet, and comment what is your opinion and reactions. Thank you for watching, and God bless you all. To God be the glory. Goodbye. See you in the next video.